So hi everyone. So today we've got a treat for you, and we're back in my sister Shirley's garden. So this is Shirley. Um, so Shirley's owned a number of houses over the years, all new build. Had a sort of semi-detached house, and then you had a detached bungalow, and then she's moved back to the area and lives in this beautiful garden. So anybody who's had a new build house will know you're just starting from, it's not even a blank canvas, is it? Because the builders tend to bury all of their rubble under the topsoil. So in this garden, it was just all laid to lawn, wasn't it? And then, and did it have any borders in at all? Nothing. So you started off by digging all the perimeter borders, didn't you? And years ago, when the grandchildren were small, that worked out perfectly well because they had a great big lawned area to get the paddling pool, and then as they grew, it probably happens with most of us. You start claiming back bits of the lawn and digging bigger borders, and oh, that's really windy today. We're sort of huddled in the corner here in the shade, and we love going places. We love going to flower shows and garden centres. Any shop that sells a plant, we always buy plants, and we always say the same thing, don't we? Well, I can't buy any more plants today because we haven't got any more room, and then we come back with half a dozen plants. So I thought what I'll do today is I'll take the camera off the tripod and I'll give you a walkthrough of Shirley's back garden, but also I think I'll give you a walkthrough of her front garden because there's some stunning plants coming up there as well. Okay. For regular viewers, you'll be very familiar with Shirley's back garden here. So this used to be one big expansive lawn, and over the years she's sort of cut away portions of it and developed borders. So this triangular piece here is beautiful. So we've got our camellia mollis there, and then what have we got? Oh, these candelabra primula are beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? And some lovely pink ones there. I think we should save the seeds off these, Shirley. This in the middle here is a Pinky Winky hydrangea. Absolutely gorgeous specimen. Far better than mine. I think we bought them at the same time, didn't we, from the Harrogate Flower Show. And then what is this lily? An arum lily. It's beautiful. And then we've got white aquilegia there, and then lovely lemon and apricot. Big patches of Montbretia. I'm going to go this way so I'm not in my own shadow. And this is gorgeous. She grows lovely Montbretia in her garden. And then her son bought this pond for her, and has placed it next to the conservatory so she can actually look out and see the fish. How many fish have you got in here? 9 fish. So that's nice. You can always hear the water running, but also I'll see if they come. I'll tap on the glass, and it means she's got the chance to see them. In the winter you could see them, couldn't you, when you were in the conservatory before? What? Oh, if I put some, right, I'll go and get some food. Right, we'll put some fish food in. and see if they come up to the top. I think they're very well fed fish. So Shirley's planted out her baskets there with begonias. She grows lovely begonias. A gorgeous, is that a zinnia or marigold there? Lovely hydrangea here. That's just coming into flower there. And then a beautiful big acer there, and a crab apple. And then we come round here, and what's this climbing rose called? Rambling rector. It's right up there. And there's been a beautiful clematis, a pink clematis in here. Oh, the pink rose is just starting to flower. That's the fairy. So the rambling rector has grown all the way from over there, right the way along there. Another arum lily there, and the bamboo. And then this is the little fernery. Two lovely stumps in last year, and then planted it with ferns. This is where the pond used to be, but obviously Shirley couldn't see it from the house. And she can't get out in the garden unless someone's with her. Lovely rose, just opening up there. Lovely grass. This is Shirley's beautiful new rhododendron, which has red colour on the back of the leaves. It's beautiful. And that one is wine and roses, it's called. It was fabulous, wasn't it? And then she'll have oxeye daisy and crocosmia coming up here. This is a kennel. Her little rabbit used to have free run of the garden, and it used to sleep in there with next door's cat. But I need to cut all that back. And then we've got gorgeous buddleias up there. She's got peony roses coming up here. And another peony down there. Lovely clump of Montbretia there. And then this is a gorgeous grass. It's a lovely head. It's just going over now, but it's been pure white. Do you know the name of that grass? He's lovely. And Shirley gave me a clump of him last week. And then in the middle border, which Shirley dug out, how many years ago did you dig this out? About 7 years ago. Yeah, it's sort of in a figure of 8. So this is, what geranium is this? Johnson's Blue geranium on the end there. And then as we come round, she's got some lovely lilies. Mind, they've been eaten by the lily bug. And then this is a beautiful alstroemeria. I'll have to come back when it's all in flower. What's this one called? Arabian Night or something, isn't it? I'll look it up, I'll Google it. It's sort of like a peach colour, isn't it? Yeah. And then this is a tall white campanula, just going to open up there. This is a white phlox. And the bit that you gave me a piece last year, and I've put it in the white garden, and it's really coming on. Oh, that rose is beautiful. everything. And this is Astrantia, is it? A pink Astrantia? I recognise the leaf. Some Lunaria. There's a Miscanthus in here, which we chopped the Miscanthus last year, didn't we? And then that's that white campanula there opening up. And a lovely Acer there at the front. It just looks like a little park, doesn't it, your garden? And then she's planted her basket. So this is her kitchen window, so she can see this. And these are begonias. Now these are off last year, aren't they? Normally Shirley buys new begonias every year, but they're great. Planted our basket out there with trailing geraniums. And then I love this. I think I'll have to have one of these for my white garden. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is Smiling Eyes. That's gorgeous. And then right over there in that corner there is another hanging basket, and you plant that out with begonias like in a bright yellowy orange, so it really shows up. Shades of apricot, yes. Gorgeous. Right, I'll take you through into the front garden because there's a spectacular apricot rose there. So this is Shirley's front garden. So we've got a lovely geum down there, lovely red one. That's beautiful. That's one thing I haven't got in my garden, a red geum. And these are all finished, but this has all been primula around here. And then Shirley is very much the orchestrator of the garden. So she had this vision of a heuchera border, which I must admit I couldn't visualize. I wish it wasn't as windy because it's making the flowers lie over, but these heucheras are just beautiful. And it really inspired my love of heucheras. We're thinking that this one is a heucherella. That's gorgeous colour there. And then this little green one he's lovely and healthy, but we were expecting him to spill forward, and he hasn't grown as much, maybe because he's sort of being crowded out by the Alstroemeria. But this is fantastic Alstroemeria, this. Beautiful big fatsia there. Yeah, this huge patch of Alstroemeria was dug out of my neighbour's garden. They were having block paving put down, so I said, oh, could I have some of your Alstroemeria? So I just shared it out amongst Shirley and myself. We've got antirrhinums coming up there. This looks lovely and healthy, but we don't know what it is. More heucheras there. Gorgeous. Lovely big patch of oxeye daisy with some Shasta daisy as well there. And Shirley loves feverfew. That's been out. Look at the size of the heuchera flowers. And I think that's Rebecca. I think it's called Short and Sassy. Lovely shrub there. It gets a lovely yellow and orange flower and then a black berry on when the flower's finished. But this is what I wanted you to see. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope the colours on my camera do this justice. It's just such a deep mix of pinks and apricots. It's beautiful. Isn't Isn't that gorgeous? And we hard pruned that back earlier this year, full of buds. And then we've got a beautiful white Gelia. And then round the side here, we've got valerian. That's no bother, grows like a weed, but when it sort of goes over, when the flowers lose their colour, we just chop it right back, and then you get a second flush. And then that beautiful fatsia there. And this has been a spirea. Got a nice variegated shrub there. Just gorgeous. And then it's still early in the year. Normally Shirley has all the tubs at the side of the house planted out, but she's got the tubs at the front done. Lovely. It's shady now, but it's early in the morning. This gets full sun, which is what gardeners regard as 6 hours sun or more is full sun. Lovely trailing geraniums there. We just planted those out last week. And then down here, Shirley's sons put lots of little geraniums in there, and then I grew these antirrhinums from seed. They're white. And then this lovely plant here is a campanula. I think it's campanula. I was going to say cup and saucer, but I'm sure mine did have the saucer shape. Anyway, I grew this from seed, and look at the size of the flowers compared to my hand. That's beautiful. And then here she's got a bamboo, and we planted this area out here with ice plant, which is doing well, and a linaria at the edge is sort of a exclamation point. And that is a beautiful fuchsia in there. So yes, beautiful front garden as well. Normally she has tubs right along here. It's a really pretty heuchera and a fuchsia. And apparently in this big tree here, she's got wrens nesting, and her neighbour has rooks. Oh, Shirley thinks that the blue tits are nesting in the buddleia there. And Shirley's son Lee has an app on his phone. Can you remember the name of it? Merlin. Right, Shirley thinks that the app might be called Merlin. I'll ask Lee which one it is. But what you do is you set the recorder on your phone away, and it recognises the bird song in your garden. So they were sitting out here having lunch on Saturday, and they heard an unusual bird call, and when he switched the app on, it said it was a tree creeper, which is really unusual here. But you get loads and loads of birds. You get lots of finches. What else do you get? Goldfinches, wood pigeons and collared doves. They do wreak havoc in the borders, mine, don't they, the pigeons? So Shirley's saying in that buddleia there, whilst I've been walking around the garden doing the tour, she's been sitting here telling me what the names of the plants are. But she noticed 3 blue tits fly into the buddleia there, and she said there was a lot of noise, and then when they flew in, it went quiet, and she said there is a nest box in there. So that's lovely. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed that tour. You've got some beautiful plants in the garden, haven't you? Nice ones to come as well, yes. So yes, and lots of jobs to do as well. So Shirley, you tend to do all the pots and that, don't you? So you've got a lot of pots down here, tulips and that have gone over. Yes. So Shirley's son Lee has a huge allotment, and he tends to he takes all of your old tulips and that and plants them out there, and it's amazing how many come back up. So so yeah, we'll have to go shopping and buy some new plants for your pot. So I hope you're enjoying this early summer weather wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you next time. Yeah? Bye.